Yes, I. Big up on yourselves. Name of the show is One Love, and as always, we are representing for nothing but positive vibrations. Now, all the way from Jamaica, I am humble and super excited to introduce Bazragod, all the way from Jamaica. Booyaka, 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 boo, 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 boo.
Wagwan, Jenna.
Wagwan. Big up on yourself, Bazra.
Yo, man, saying that one of the fans them know some of on the march through the quarantine thing. Come and just make a fly yesterday. Hear that?
Yeah, man. No masana, kaka.
Okay. Just want them know, you know?
Yeah, we're good to go now. So, Bazra, let's get to know you a little bit better, my brother. Let's start from the beginning. First of all, I am extremely curious about your name, Bazragod. How did you come about that name?
Well, you know, the name Bazra was given to me from young, and I added the God when I got more conscious. So Bazragod just means God is with me.
Aha. Okay. Now, lately you've just released a new song by the name of Prayer, which came out a couple of weeks ago. But I've been listening to a couple of your songs, and the one you released 2-3 years ago, Boom Boom, that's one of my favorite tracks from you. But the one you just released recently, Prayer, what was the motivation behind that song?
Well, the motivation is right now the world is in a state right now that we need prayer, you know, and we need togetherness.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
not because of the corona, you know, because that song was done before the corona outbreak.
Yes,
you
sir.
understand?
Yeah,
so the world need healing. So because the world need healing, the song Prayer had to come in play.
Definitely. I mean, at this point in time, any positive vibration we can get is well accepted. Now, Bazra, you were in Nairobi, Kenya last year, because I've been speaking to you for the past 2 weeks, and while we were speaking or conversing, you replied to me by saying, no masana, and you said kaka.
No masana,
yeah, man, and you caught me totally off guard because I was like, is this dude speaking to me in Kiswahili, man? Tell me about how you ended up being here last year.
Well, I have a family member in Tanzania.
Ah, bless up.
So I went there to visit, and then I just say, you know what? I have to go to Kenya. Like, I have to go to Kenya because I've been hearing from Jamaica that Kenya is like a big Jamaica. It's like Kenya, just, like with the music, the food, like the scenery, like, you know, all these things.
Yeah, man. You know, you have to have understood, Nairobi, Kenya is the capital of reggae and dancehall when it comes to Africa. So big up on yourself for coming through, but then you must come again. Now, let me ask you one more question, me brother. If you were to tell us a little bit about yourself, if I asked you to tell us, who is Bazra? What is Bazragod all about? What would you tell us? What would you say?
Well, I would just say Bazragod is just a person who stands for truth and rights, and a person who is very strong and whatever he believes in.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Okay.
So it's like the positivity, that's it. And when it comes to music now, music is a lyrical thing for me. You understand? Because it's a lyrical thing for me. Music is very lyrical for me because if you notice Bazragod music, you can notice that the way that it is worded.
Definitely.
It's kind of different, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yes, so Bazragod is just an artist that here to let people know that, let the ghetto youth first and foremost know that they can do it. Definitely. Because there's so much artists in the world right now, and everyone is trying to get heard, and it's very difficult. You know? So I'm just a role model for whoever needs to be led. Big up
on yourself, Bazra. Now listen, Kenyans, we love dancehall, man, and we love reggae. We want you to give us a little something, an a cappella or a little bit of a freestyle, something you can, you know, get us charged up, because whole heap of Kenya is watching right now, and they want to know, some of them, for this is the first time they're hearing about you. So give us a couple of something we can, you know, groove and ting or meditate to.
All right, here we go on now, Coco. Here we go on, Justin. We no respond soon. Black one chip, something tall like broom. I go lick boy chip. 5 in a boy face, fast and quick. Leave in a car with him and they call him upset. To the dopey what blood a bleed out. Me the tell you say the killer them a lead out. Hey, boy, listen, no people run out. Hey, boy, listen, no people run out. 100 to a clip like that, the car, the cocker, race them out, the head look like a blend them can't make out no face no more. Hey, boy, listen, no people run out. Hey, boy, listen, no. What's the you not miss the concept, you're not dumb, so you make no second guess from your friend, them jump your nose, so you next, and the 14 them run it will and rest. In a face, he point it and slam in the 14, from like Yannick respond. Life what I respond, in a which car boy now respond, hey.
Fire!
We no afraid of no boy with, yeah.
Yo, what, Bazragod? I know you're very good friends. You're very good friends with a friend of mine by the name of Raw Deal, and you actually did a cover to one of his songs, the song called Rasta Love. You used the same instrumental, and you did your own version of that song. Why did you select to do a version of that song? What was it about that song that you loved so much?
Well, what many people don't know, you know, Raw Deal is my blood.
Blood as in blood, true blood.
Yeah, man, I'm a blood man.
Big up to Raw Deal.
True blood. So, I mean, me and Raw Deal on most projects.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Yeah, like we share projects. So it's like whenever you see Raw Deal on a project, you can see me on a project. But Raw Deal is more like the prince of reggae. You understand?
Definitely.
And then Bazragod is a hardcore dancehall venture. You understand?
Now, Braza, who were some of the people that motivated you when you were younger, when you were coming up? Is it music that you always wanted to do, or was it somebody who got you into music? What was the situation like way back in the day for you?
Well, I would say music is like from the heartbeat, because you know the heartbeat. So, I mean, from in my mother belly. Music was there. You know, music is always there. You understand what I said?
Very true. Very true.
Like, it's always been music. My life always been a musical life, you know. And influences wouldn't be like from one person. Because I'm a music lover, born and grew in Kingston. All the artists that I grew up listening to, they are a part of the whole Bazragod thing.
Big up, Bazra. Now, Bazra, unfortunately, time is of the essence. But before we leave, maybe you can give us your handles on social media. Let us know where we can get your music and what are your next projects coming up in the near future and where we can find, you know, your music generally.
Okay, well, right now, if you want to find Bazragod, just go on YouTube, punch in Bazragod, B-A-Z-R-A-G-O-D. It's on the screen right there. So on all platforms, iTunes, wherever, Bazragod. On Instagram, it's Bazragod_timeless.
Timeless. Big up on yourself, me brother. Now, lastly, just before you leave, Bazragod, you know, we are all affected across this world by what is going on right now. What advice do you have for the Kenyan youth and for the world as a whole? What words of advice could you leave us with before we play your new tune?
Well, I want everyone to listen. Just listen and be a community.
Yeah, man.
Just listen and be a community. And just keep the social distancing, because even me right now in this mask right now. Okay. I have to be social distancing, and I have to be, I'm on quarantine right now.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm making other people safe and making myself safe at the same time.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah, man, it's all about, you know, taking care and making sure that you care, show love for the ones that you care about, you know. If you feel that you've got nowhere to go and nothing to do, stay at home and be safe.
Yes. And I want to say, big up the 254, and I want to say big up Citizens TV for this interview. I mean, it's an honor, you know? It's an honor. And I want to say big up the whole 254, the whole East Africa. You see me I say?
Okay, Bazragod, listen, It's been a blessing as always having you live here on One Love. Before you go, is there any last words you have for us before you leave us?
Brother, I can tell us right now, the work we are put in, massive. You hear me I say? So, we love the work we are doing. Everybody, all team members of Citizens TV, bless upon yourself. Thank you for having Bazragod. Everyone in a 254, 255, 256, East Africa, as me I say, bless upon yourself. Bazragod will be there soon, live and living colors to perform and move around and do some radio interviews and all that stuff, and you know?
Yeah, so, man.
I'll be there soon.
Bazragod, big up on yourself, man. It's been a blessing having you here. Before you go, some last fire. Give us some last fire, because we're here and we're listening to you live, and we want to shut this show down with some fire.
Okay, all right. Make go boom boom right now.
Oh yeah, to give us some boom boom. One of my favorite tunes.
Bazragod, you know. Yeah. This up with the girl and we love wind up your body. Me love you, me baby. Yeah. This up with the girl and we love wind up your body. Wind up your body till you